When we start to import customer data, we have to make sure the file we get is the OEM number, because in our system, only the OEM number can be recognized by the system. The computer cannot recognize the OEM number plus K or plus CH. Sometimes we will get OEM number, but at the end of the OEM number, customer will put a K or CH. This indicate like where is the source of this product. Sometimes CH means China, this is from China, or THAI is from Thailand, or K is maybe is the code for the supplier. So we have to remove this like a K, T, CH at the end of the number to make sure what we import in the system is a proper OEM number. So how to remove it? If we just put a space and a K, and then we just we first you get a notepad to do the adjustment. If you just replace T, then maybe you're going to replace the T in the OEM number. So the purpose is we do not want to delete the T in the OEM number. We only want to remove the K or T at the end of the OEM number. So how to do it? We can put space K and replace with 5 star and a K. The reason we put a 5 star and a K is we want to find the data. We want to find if there is a K in the center of the OEM number. We cannot just remove it because we don't know if the K is in the OEM number. So now we can manually check if this K is what we want to remove or it is in the OEM number. If it's in the OEM number, we want to keep it. So we're still doing the manually check. It seems all the majority, the K is what we want to remove. We don't want to keep it because it's at the end of the OEM number. Now we will look at the other uh, fix is the T. So we would like to check if this the T is the number we want to remove. Now we can replace many star K with empty. So we remove all the K. Again, we're going to check the T. We replace T with many star T. T is very usual in OEM number. You see, this is the OEM number with the T inside. So we have to remove the 5 star in this OEM number because we don't want to replace the T with empty. So this is the correct OEM number. We keep looking for if the T is in the center of the OEM number, we want to keep it. So we just remove the star. Now we can replace many star T with space. with the empty. So you can see there is okay, then we change. We'll search CH with many star CH is the same way. The CH, because it's two letters, so usually in the OEM number will not include like two letters like CH in the OEM number. So it's very easy to check. Usually the CH at the end is you can remove it. So we double checked and we replace with empty. Okay, now we can do the manually check again. We can remove the TH AI is a Thai. So the OEM number, the more you get a clean OEM number, the better result you will have after you import the data in the system. If you import the data is not qualified, you will have a lot of manual work. But if you do this work properly now, you make sure all the number you input is the OEM number. The system can recognize this number, so it's much less work. ASSAY is an assembly. We keep this because this has the information is assembly. We will keep that and we will do the data match manually after imported in the system. So this number are the brake number, brake pad or brake shoe number. We will do it later because these are not OEM number. This we call the big factory number. Our system can recognize the OEM number and the big factory number. The end, the like fixed flex pipe, these are not OEM number, but we have to do it manually. Okay, so now we put the number. We put this number as part number. The video shows this alt number, but we should put part number. So we keep the customer number as a reference number. We put as alt number. So this is a format the system can recognize. So we put the clean OEM number as part number, and we keep the original file as alt number. We remove the space or the empty line in the file. So that file is ready for import in the system. We just do the manually check again because it's lots of data. Okay, so this is one of the result of one of the staff. They input the data, and you can see uh, the OEM number. Customer put the back forward slash. Actually, this is including two part number. You can see this input two part. You cannot input like this. You have to separate it as two part number, so the system can recognize. Any of it system can recognize, but if you put it like a two number together, the system cannot recognize. Sometimes the customer OEM number including like the two number together. So this number is the same thing. So this is the assembly. We have to remove the assembly so system can match but we have to manually check this data. Uh, this kind of data you can just import, and we do it manually. So this number, including like many OEM numbers. So if you put together, system cannot recognize. You have to separate it. So we just keep one of the OEM number there. These are the brake pad, the big factory number. Uh, you have to remove the first part. Then we keep the rest of the number is the FMSI number. Those are FMSI number. For system to check, it's very complicated, and we will talk about how to import brake pad part number in the other video. So firstly, we have to remove the first part. It's like a brake pad or brake shoe. We have to remove it, and we make a clean brake pad number. The same thing, you have to replace it. So you search and replace as empty. Or replace with S. Yeah, this is brake shoe. So why is S? Why is not other number? We will explain this in the other video of the. We will explain this in the video of the brake pad part numbers. Yes, so we remove the first part of the number. So these are the number system can check. This is called FMSI number. It's a big factory number. Mm, but this is complicated because the system might match to the wrong product. We have to double check the vehicle application. This also we will explain. Brake pad, some product like a brake pad, CV joints are complicated. We will explain in the other video. But if it's an OEM number, it's OEM number. So once we get an OEM number, there is no mistake. If you have the big factory number, because each big factory, they put their own number. Like the last product, the code is not OEM number. No one knows what's this number. So we just identify the product from the description. So if it's OEM number, so it's very clean and clear data.